Batman has the greatest rogues gallery of all time, with some of the most iconic villains that we have ever seen in the history of not just comics, but all media, which is pretty crazy to say. But today, we're not just going to tell you how great the rogues gallery is, we're going to rank the rogues gallery. We're going to tell you who the greatest Batman villains are of all time, but also who the worst Batman villains of all time are, all in our definitive Batman tier list, Batman villain tier list. Of course, here to debate this topic, we've got Marco,
Celsius.
Tyler,
Hey,
and I'm Sean. Thank you for being here, whether you are live or in the future. We already have quite a few people hanging with us. Thank you so much. And we've already got super chats. We've got channel memberships going on. Chris covers
Man.
comics 10 months. Thank you so much, brother.
ooh,
Clayton Bergstrom, another person with 10 months. You guys joined us at the same time. That's very cool to see. Jet X got in with a 5-spot pre-show super chat because I'm so tired and I'm going to fall asleep again, but I will catch the VOD and be very judgmental of the picks. Jet, I've seen the tier list that you orchestrate on our Discord. Do not tell me about judging tier lists. Your tier lists are garbage.
wasn't one of his tier list the tornado that killed Pa Kent as one of the top
Yes.
Superman villains?
Yes.
Wait, that's hilarious.
And Dr. Dan Hatton as well.
Oh, that I remember.
Well,
Hayden's Hideout with the 5. Another ad for the Discord from me. If you haven't joined already, consider doing so. It's free and we have a lot of fun over there. That is very, very true. Thank you, Hayden. Appreciate
doing
it.
Family
Somebody-
Feud.
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah.
joined and they did like an introduction call. Bobby
Like
joined.
onboarding.
Yeah, they did like I think it's I swear it said like an onboarding or introduction or something.
Funny, funny people. All right. So you guys are more than familiar with our tier list by now. We actually just put one out for the absolute books.
Yeah.
Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But today's all about Batman. It is Batman month around here, and so of course we're going to tell you which villains we think are the best. Tyler, why don't you take it away and kick us off?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's go over to our tier list here. There we go. All right. So the way this works is we have a list of Batman villains, his rogues gallery, and we're going to tier them between the options are S being the best, all the way down to F being fuck that dude. So this is where we'll debate. I debated putting a who category in, but I just got rid of everyone who I knew would be a who.
There
So
you
like
go.
this list doesn't have a Great White Shark or Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Maxie Zeus. Sorry guys. Get a definitive book and then we'll talk again maybe next time.
Yeah. Sorry to
But-
all those tens of fans.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
pretty much put anything in here that I felt had a worthwhile arc
I love
as a
that.
villain. And we'll go through, I think it shows up as it's gonna go by alphabetical. So that's how we'll handle it.
Okay.
Should we
When
start?
you're ready. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's start with I think a pretty contentious one. That's Bane.
Okay. I came here to argue for 3 S tiers,
Okay.
and Bane is one of them.
Whoa.
I think Bane is iconic. He's been in 2 Batman movies. He has broken the back of the bat, which, other than Joker, is the most terrible thing that a villain has done to Batman. He matches him, or he overpowers him. He matches him in intellect. He's always a threat. I think Bane has the star power and the power to be an S tier character.
Huh.
I think he has the star power. I think he has the power, the intellect. But I think he's A only because the story that they put him through in any medium, I feel like is refried beans. It's the same one. He breaks the bat. He breaks the bat in the 90s. He breaks the bat in the 2000s. He breaks the bat in the movies, in the cartoon, and the I think based off that, And everything else you said, valid. But I think because it's refried beans, I think it goes down to top of A.
Mm.
Wow, here we fucking go, guys.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. In my head, I mean, let's be real. There's an obvious S tier. And we'll get to that. But I don't want to put too many in the S tier. That being said, I think I'm with Sean on this one.
Thank you.
I think Bane. Okay, let's talk about it this way. He did do one of the most iconic things ever, break the bat. And yes, that kind of made him one note for a while. But I think he's evolved past that for sure. He's evolved, like, think of the important things that happen in Batman mythos. That's one of them. The death of Alfred's another one, which happened during Tom King's run. Sorry to trigger everyone out there. But also, like, he's been in 2 movies. One, he was kind of a mindless brute, but the other one was he was the main antagonist. And I think he's also expanded outside of Batman to, be in the Secret Six and all that. So I think that Bane is, he's either high A or S. Okay, hold on. I might have talked myself down. I'm wondering if we go to A, high A, and then we can reevaluate who goes into S with somebody else we'll talk about.
I mean, I don't know. I think that when you got a guy who's been the main antagonist of multiple big storylines in Batman's history, because he was the main villain of the Tom King Batman run, again, in which he did kill Alfred. I guarantee you guys are going to argue for S tier characters who have less accolades than Bane. I guarantee it.
I don't know, dude.
I guarantee it. Somebody's going to say Poison Ivy. Somebody's going to say Mr. Freeze. And those are wrong answers compared to Bane. If Bane is not S tier, Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze are definitely not fucking S tier. Who of those 2, who's done more than Bane?
I agree, but like part of me only wants to put one person in S tier.
Then it's Joker.
Yeah, obviously. We'll get to it. I don't want to do spoilers. Jeez, Sean.
Oh,
Gosh.
God.
Well, Tyler, you're the tiebreaker. So
I'm going to say A.
Here we go.
Top of A.
Here we go.
Top of A. I mean, we could reevaluate, but right now my gut's saying top of A. All right.
Top of
Sean's already a little annoyed at us, Marco. Let's make it worse. The Batman Who Laughs.
Oof. Solid C.
What?
Why?
You know what? He's one of the main antagonists in the DC mobile game that I play. And they actually like add a lot to his they do a lot with like his story and him being an antagonist. So I've actually have found him to be very entertaining.
Hayden Sida has a question here. He says, "Are we considering mainline or does Elseworlds also count?" I think it's mostly mainline, but if we come to like a fork in the road, then maybe bringing in the exterior counts.
There are some, iconic Elseworlds titles, that I think I would consider valid for this.
Yeah.
If it's a big deal. I have no love for the Batman Who Laughs at all. I would love an F, but I'll be happy with a D, I guess.
Hey, pause. You said be happy with the D. I'll give him the F though, because I'm with you, Sean. I've never found the Metal books. They're more Justice League books, really, but like I've never found them compelling. And like as a Batman rogue, name one interaction between the two that was actually compelling. I can't, honestly.
It wasn't just like an action smack session,
or it wasn't like a full on. It's probably more antagonistic than Superman or Wonder Woman, to be honest. But yeah. All right. I mean, I'm going to take. Yeah. I want to take Patrick Zay's. Was it him that said it here? Yeah. He says, "Let's just get Joker out of the way."
Pat says, "What is this ranking based off of? Who is an actual good villain? Who has aura? Who has done the worst things? Who is the most iconic?"
Yes.
It's based on all of that. It's based on whatever we feel like, quite frankly. And, all those things are in my mind when I'm thinking about who's going where.
Yeah, like our collective vibe for the villains.
Yeah. And MX Mothman says, "Batman Who Laughs, easy F, completely aesthetic villain."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, I found some of the other Elseworlds Batman to be like Dark Mirrorverse Batman to be more compelling. be honest.
Agreed.
Like
And,
Red
yeah.
Death, I found to be more compelling. Also, like Red
Plop.
Death is rad looking. So is what is it? Destroyer, Sean?
I remember
Demolisher?
Dawnbreaker. Destroy is it Destroyer?
That
It's
was
one of
that's the Doomsday one.
yeah. Yeah, I really like those other versions, especially the Flash one, Red Death.
Yeah, Red Death's rad. All right, let's
Right.
just knock Joker out of the way. I don't think there's any debating that it's S tier for Joker.
Sure, fine, whatever.
Wait,
There's nothing to say.
It's just the default. It's like it's
Yeah.
it's actually kind of funny how we have now bookends here. We have Joker S, Batman Who Laughs as F.
Joker.
So
F.
Joker is top tier. A Batman who becomes a Joker, that's shit.
That really is shit. That's a crazy thing to think of. Leave it to Scott Snyder.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Next up is somebody did make a comment. One of the things broke on here. All right, I might have to add a person at the end here.
Okay.
Black Mask is up.
Black Masks feels like I feel like I separate Batman villains by superpowered and then by gangster types, because I feel like those are sort of the larger themes. This fits more in that gangster, and because of that, while they are relevant and important to the mythos, I think in terms of threat to Batman is smaller. And so this feels more like a B or a C. He's iconic, cool character, but I do think he suffers a bit from not being as powerhouse and so maybe as threatening to Bruce.
He also fights other characters a lot. Like he's more. I think of Black Mask as more of a Catwoman villain at this point. But I agree with what Marco said. I think I like Black Mask quite a bit. I like him enough to put him in B, but he's probably a C.
Yeah.
For me, he's like just the quintessential like bridge between someone like a Maroni and Joker. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like here's the idea of what street crime looks like when it's Batmanified. And that's kind of how I view Black Mask. So like he's probably like a C or a D for me.
Let's put him down the middle. C.
I want to say D.
I'm a C.
Yeah.
All right, two C's then. All right, I had him in the right spot then. All right. Next up, Calendar Man.
Jesus Christ.
F.
D because he's kind of funny.
D because he's got a joke. He's got a bit.
Actually, Marco, yeah, he's consistent. You know, Calendar Man is consistently does. He knows what he's good at, and he keeps it going. And I think like there are like early iterations of Calendar Man where he had like that red costume with like the calendar sheets on his like shoulders, and he had a cape full of calendar sheets.
Yeah,
which was like the most like golden age Batman villain. But I like how he evolved into something a little more sinister, something a little more Hannibal Lecter, and it's kind of stuck that way. And I know we're not going to bring too much of the Elseworld stuff into it, but the Calendar Man stuff in the Batman Arkham City game, do you remember that, Sean?
Yes.
Oh,
Awesome
yeah.
That
stuff.
shit was rad, and that was like a cool idea of like, oh, this is what that guy can be. So that's why I want to tip him above F and put him into D.
Yeah. Aligned.
Yeah, DC Crane's rad. I'm gonna give him a little brownie point for that one. All right. We have a Maroni. Oh no, sorry. This is Carmine Falcone. Never mind. I've gotten my Italians mixed up again.
Either way, D. They're not threats to Batman. The threats to like the GCPD. But I think, those are like the early days Batman villains that are just gangsters.
Yeah. Representative of crime, not of like the super crime that we've come to know.
Yeah.
So you're saying D?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying D.
I think I'm kind of with you there. I think that's fair. I mean, like it's important to like who Batman is. And a lot of like other media have like always portrayed like if there's a Batman movie, the Falcones or the Maronis are in it.
Yeah. The
So they're
families.
important. They're important. I would never put them in F, but D in terms of just like use case. Yeah. All right. D.
And that's why they're under Black Mask, right? Because Black Mask is that like
Sure.
that line, that gate.
Yeah,
Honestly,
sure.
I think isn't Falcone dead? Carmine? I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah, I forget how these things work sometimes. All right. Next up, maybe contentious Catwoman.
She hasn't been a Batman villain in a really long time, so this is tough. But if I'm thinking about just her go as a villain and not thinking about anything else, uh, I would say B, just because her time as a villain is very short relative to almost everybody else here. And when she is a villain, she's not really a threat. She's more of a thorn.
Mm.
Mm.
You said D?
B.
Oh, BB. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I'd agree with that. She looked good in the dress, so.
I mean, okay, so she was a villain pretty much from the get, and then only really changed what, like year one era, 80s.
It's a long time ago, my friend.
How long ago was the 80s?
40 plus years ago.
Ay,
Yeah.
ay, ay. B fine. B feels right, and we haven't filled out B yet, so let's slot her in there.
Tyler, you said that, and I imagined the Power Rangers and the robot. What's his name?
Ay, ay, ay. What is it?
Yeah.
Alpha?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, did that work? Okay.
I'm gonna get this super chat from Entertain Me. $5 says, "Shame on you, Tyler and Marco. Batman is an S tier villain."
Bane.
What did I say? I said Batman. Bane is an S tier villain. Taking out Alfred alone puts him at the top. That death affected the whole Bat family.
Agreed.
We'll get there. We'll debate it once we see how things.
The gloves will come on.
Can I get this ad off my screen? Goddamn.
Omni slash. That's great. S on the Batman baddies list. Yep. That's a good.
You can
that's
make
a
that
good list.
Feel free to make that list.
That's a good list.
Let's get to another goopy character, and that's Clayface.
Ooh.
This is Basil Carlo. I only put one Clayface on this list, guys. Okay, we're not doing all fucking. There's like 5 of them.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh man, I love Clayface.
Me too, dude.
In my heart, I would want to say A, but I don't know if I actually think that's true. I think he's probably a B. Really like him.
I'm with you, Sean. Like on personal favorites, he's up there with like an A tier, and I think he's had some really fun stories, especially recently. It's almost like they were planning on a movie coming out, so they've been writing more Clayface books. He was in Detective Comics run as a good guy for a certain point. He had that awesome one shot for the One Bad Day, a series of one shots. And then he has a book currently. My heart says A, but I'm with you, Sean. I think it's a B. I think he's on his way up, though.
B, baby.
All right. Double beat
B
up.
for Clay. Hey, whoa. Whoa.
Court of Owls as a whole, writ large. That's a tough one, right? Like, they've only really had, like... Can you say they've had multiple big arcs?
I mean, I don't think so. They were a part of the Detective Comics run that Rom did, but they weren't the main antagonist there. They came back.
Too.
Sorry?
Nightwing as well. They were
Yeah.
Alan. They had a big moment, is the thing. They had a really big moment, but I feel like it was also back to back. It was Court of Owls, then City of Owls, then all the stuff that happened around it in the ancillary books. So it was like at least maybe like a year we were living with them.
Yes.
Yeah, but like Hayden's here, he's kind of right. He says, sort of one-hit wonders, but the hit slaps. They're like the Ween of Batman villains.
See, but I agree with Sam here. C for Court, everything after the first storyline kills their vibe a bit more. Every single time I've seen them after the first time, they've meant less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of dilutes it. Man,
Yeah,
I'm
middle of the
I,
road.
I think that fits. I'm gonna put him above Black Mask.
Yeah.
Okay,
Top of C for now.
Deadshot. And I put Deadshot on this list because every single top Batman villains list has Deadshot on it. But here's the thing. I don't know of a time Deadshot has been like specific to Batman.
What is this? I don't know where this Deadshot shit came from.
It's
You're right. I hear this, but I don't
yeah,
know where it came from.
like sure he's like there's a reason why Deathstroke is not on this list. I took Deathstroke off the list. I did not keep him on this list.
Thank God.
Deathstroke is not. He's a Titans villain first and foremost, and then he's been a DC villain at that point. Deadshot's one on here that just confuses me as to why he's always on these lists. Because like maybe like I don't know, Maroni or Falcone will hire him, and stuff like that will happen. But like I don't see why he's. I'm gonna put him in. Man, just because I'm salty, I might say F.
Ooh.
It's hard because as a character, he's fine, but he's not a Batman villain. Like I don't consider him one. I would say D, I guess.
Like bottom of D.
Yeah, like I don't think about Gotham and think about Deadshot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, though he was an antagonist in what game, Sean? Was it Arkham City or was it Arkham Origins?
I didn't play Arkham Origins, so it's
Oh,
possible
probably
he
that
was in
one.
that one. Yeah.
Was he not in
Okay.
both?
He might have been. No, he was in City, right? Wasn't there like a
Yeah.
sniper you had to catch?
Yeah. I feel like I
Oh.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
But like
I've heard-
that's again, they're shoving the whole propaganda of Deadshot being a Batman rogue down my throat, and I don't agree.
Yeah.
He's just a guy that happens to rub against Batman a lot because everyone's hiring assassin, and he just happens to
Yeah.
be good at his job. Like he's not Batman's bullseye. I'm sorry.
Hell no. Chat says that he first appeared in a Batman comic. That's cool. I don't know. Wolverine first appeared in a Hulk comic.
Yeah.
He's
Not
a
a
Hulk
Hulk
villain.
villain.
Wolverine. No, Wolverine's a Hulk villain.
Certified.
We got to pad out those Hulk rogues gallery a little bit more. We can't just have Beast and Zax on it.
That must be such a good hard opinion to have, like a controversial, just hard take. Yeah, no, Wolverine's he's not an X-Man. He's actually just a Hulk villain.
Imagine.
And
Put
you
him
just
with
like
leader.
die on that hill.
All right, let's go to Dr. Hurt.
Oh man.
I know. Another one where it's like one hit wonder, but it slapped.
He is amazing in Grant's run. I love Dr. Hurt so much, and he put Batman through hell during Rest in Peace and all that other good stuff. But he can't be higher than Catwoman.
No.
I think
Whoa.
he's probably a C.
I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah,
can
I
see
think
that.
when I look at C, it's got Court of Owls and Black Mask. That kind of fits. You know, like Hertz showed up occasionally since, right, Sean?
Yeah, he was in Rom's detective run.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I'll give him that. He's not a one hit wonder. He has like one hit, but he's
Yeah.
had some decent B-sides here and there.
Oh, shout out to Cute Crisis with 50 Mexican pesos. First time I finally get to catch y'all live. Just wanted to say you're by far my favorite YouTube channel. Greetings from Mexico. Let's
Thank you.
go.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that a lot.
Sean, you want to talk about motion?
Yes, I do. Flo Dameron with a 9.99 says, could Batman take on motion? Something to discuss.
Motion is a Flash villain actually, so I don't know if the Coast City or Central City will really. I don't know. We'll see. Talk
But
about
like,
motion. Let's talk about Harley Quinn.
Yo, B.
Hmm.
B because I like her.
Here's the thing. I want to say A.
Here's the thing. You smoke crack.
Hey, I don't smoke crack. I snort coke.
Fair. She's not a villain. And she hasn't been for quite some time.
How long? Half her
Well-
lifespan?
Probably longer.
Uh, I don't know if it's half her lifespan, but I know that since I started reading comics, I have not seen her in the villain role in anything. Even in Suicide Squad, those are not. I mean, she's not really a villain in that. She's just caught up in that bullshit. I don't know if I think she's higher than Catwoman.
Yeah, yeah. Because if anything, when she is a villain or has been a villain, it's always been next to Joker and as a byproduct of the Joker. Not like there were moments even where Batman would try to rehabilitate, and that works for her because she's relatively normal compared to Joker psychosis. So I feel like she's been a good uh a good character more than she's been a bad character at this point.
That's
And
fair. I
as a
mean,
villain, she just doesn't stand on her own 2 feet.
She's got to be right next to Joker to be that. It always surrounds him.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
that's
All
almost that.
right.
I feel like that's almost threatening C for me at that point.
Dude, on my list, she's a fucking C. But
I'm gonna say she is a. He feels right to me. So, is that two C's and one B?
yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, no.
You
No,
want to put her in
C.
the same?
I don't want to put her in C. I would do it in my personal list, but not on
Okay.
this list.
I'm looking at B and C, and there's a wide gap between those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she's not Black Mask. She's not Doctor Hurt. If
Yeah.
she's in C, then we're dropping everyone down a tier. Batman Who Laughs is going to hell tier. I'll add a tier for him. But yeah, I think she's in C. What about the Holiday Killer? Talk about one-hit wonders.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
F.
Holiday Killer. F.
I mean, D for the iconic storyline. Right? Like,
Yeah.
Alberto Falcone.
You just Googled it?
Yeah, I did. I forgot his name.
You've read Long Halloween, right, Marco?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of with D. I wanted to add a couple in here to kind of pad out the ranks. I think D works. Like, again, Long Halloween is probably one of the best Batman stories of all time. But it's because we get a whole trip through Gotham and we get to see all the other rogues and stuff like that. Like, Alberto is really only the driving force behind things.
yeah.
Yeah, D fine. It's fine for me. All right, this is one where we might disagree. Hugo Strange.
C.
Oh, okay.
I
I
thought
I
would
mean,
you
I'm
were
a
agree.
gonna-
big fan personally, but I'm not gonna argue he belongs high on this list.
I would have said a solid B. I don't know that he has that many stories, but I think he's become an iconic enough character, especially even like from the games like Arkham City. That stuff was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
was the
mean,
main antagonist. No, he wasn't the main antagonist. He was.
Not the main antagonist, but he was like one of the big story plots.
Yeah.
But he's cool.
Well, they made you think he was the main antagonist. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, I like Hugo Strange. I think C fits though. I think I'm seeing his friends in C, and that kind of fits for him. I never really read any of his when he makes the monsters. I'm not prolific in my Hugo Strange reading. But
Monster Men. Yeah.
yeah,
He's the
That's-
man, but
That's his big story, right?
yeah. Well, that and what's it called? Shit, I can't remember the other one. There's another one. Prey, I think.
all right. Talk about guys with a big story. Hush.
Hey yo. You know, the fact that he got a sequel and made it in the Arkham game, that's a C.
No, he was in Arkham City. Man, Arkham City is such a good ass game.
It's so
Yeah,
Jeez.
it really was.
It's
Yeah.
so, like everyone was in that game. God damn. Yeah, because there was a guy like there was like a Bruce, and they was like, "Why? That's not me." Oh shit, that shit was so good. Man, it's the best Hush story in a video game.
yeah.
It might be.
So here's my thing. I've never read Heart of Hush, and I know
Oh,
people say like Hush is differing opinions on Hush the book, but people say Heart of Hush is actually his best book.
I agree with that.
Is
Heart
that
of Hush is
Dini?
really good. I think so.
Yeah, leave it at Dini to make the definitive story for a character.
I can't see him being in D because the characters in D are just like whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a C. Like I don't think you can't do good stories with Hush. We've seen them done. Hush 2 is a terrible example, but I think the
Yeah.
character's got he's iconic. He's got motion. I could easily see him being the star of a villain or of a movie, as the
Mm.
villain. I would say C feels right to me.
Yeah. I agree.
That tracks for me. I'll put him in C.
Oh. Mr. Negative saying that that was Paul Dini and is that
Dustin
what's
Nguyen.
call it? Dustin
Yeah,
Nguyen.
Yeah.
that was
Wow, that's
good.
good.
Really
Dustin
good.
Nguyen
Steve says
was doing so much Batman around that time.
Steve Canera says, hold off the ranking until we see Hush 3.
There is no Hush 3. There is only Hush squared.
Hush 2 part 1 only.
I don't like how Hush 3 is H3SH.
That's awful. That sounds like Hesh.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about. I almost called him Joe Cool. Joe Chill.
D.
Man, D. Yeah, like dude is a one-hit wonder. Well, two-hit,
Well,
I guess.
You beat me to my own joke. Damn it.
He did the thing, right? Like that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, when we're talking about iconic things done to Batman, what's the most iconic? It's this.
Yeah, but
True.
that's done to his parents though, not him.
You're telling me it didn't affect him?
It
If
did.
there's
it did for sure.
anyone on this list that affected Batman, it's this dude.
I'm gonna be
He
a bat.
created Batman.
Yeah.
He molded him.
So much so,
Arguably, yeah.
like even in like modern books, like Batman still keeps tabs on this dude. He's haunted by him, and he's just a guy. I want to put him in B.
Whoa.
I mean,
But
I
like-
could see C. He's got
Just
one
for
story.
impact.
It's not even a story, actually. What is the character of Joe Chill?
He's just
A
a dude.
homeless-
That's the point.
Killer. I
Yeah.
can't say B. He's not in the same tier as Catwoman, Clay, or Harley.
Ooh.
I could see C. I don't know. What do you say, Marco?
I said D. He's there with Falcone. He's there with Calendar Man.
You
I'm kind of down with that.
saying C, Marco?
I said D, bro.
Yeah. Steve Canaris here says Joe Chill did more than Bob Kane to create Batman.
Crazy.
That's so funny. Damn.
I want to.
I'm D.
Yeah, I was going to say C. All right, I'll put him in D.
Marco talked me down.
Killer
Wasn't much
Croc.
to talk down.
He didn't say anything, but Killer Croc, man. I like Killer Croc.
Man, listen.
Here's the
I
thing.
would
Like,
say C.
I want to say top of C.
I like it more than the Court of Owls, probably.
Yeah. But like here,
Oh,
I couldn't tell you like a Killer Croc arc. You know,
Hmm.
Yeah.
he's always just around. He's always
like
just
a
a
thug.
barrier, for
Yeah.
Batman. I think the closest I remember there being a Killer Croc arc that I could think of was Dustin Nguyen's Batman and Robin, or Robin and Batman.
Oh, that was cool.
That was like a Killer Croc arc, and he's really cool. He's got a cool factor. Do you guys prefer when his face is more like human or when it's more crocodilian?
Crocodilian.
I used to prefer human, but now I think I prefer when he looks more like a crocodile.
Yeah. I also just like saying the word crocodilian.
I'm a C, even though I really like this character. And like, I would like him
Yeah.
in B, but I just don't know if he fits in league with the rest of those characters.
Yeah.
I'm putting him top of C.
Yeah. It's where he
Common
belongs.
Sense says with the 499 says, do you think Hush and Conduit, the Superman villain, should join forces and become world's worstest, similar to Joker and Lex?
World's worstest. Why would Conduit be the foil? Wouldn't it be like Superman, Cyborg Superman?
Why is Hush representing Batman villains? in
But he's
this
just
case?
like bad villains.
Well, it's maybe because it's like the like a version of Batman, like close to being that character,
Oh, so then it would be Cyborg Superman
or Bizarro.
or Bizarro, but he's hard to team up with.
No,
Um,
he am easy to team up with.
Yeah, he are.
Angelo says, I think Bane and Metallo should join forces and become the world's fiercest. I kind of like that a lot, actually.
Ooh, fierce.
Both of them have brawn. Bane has brains. Throw them together. That's great.
I think they should put Bane and Deathstroke together and make a movie.
Fuck.
Is that still happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clayton Bergstrom with the 1399 CAD. Joe Chill did more for Gotham than Thomas Wayne, by the way.
That's crazy.
Wait a second. Wait,
hold on.
Because are you telling me that the person who killed Bruce's parents is more relevant than the person who literally made Bruce the human being? I can't co-sign that.
One made Bruce Wayne, one made Batman. Who's been more
Shit.
of a net positive?
One was a surgeon.
Like,
He was helping bad guys though.
Oh, true.
Thomas had wait, when was he helping bad guys?
Well, he's a surgeon. It's do no harm. He has to help everyone.
You don't know when I didn't see him help any bad guys.
He did in
no, he did.
in Tom
You're
Taylor's
right.
Detective
Right.
Comics.
Yeah, I remember that.
He looked like a wife beater.
I don't know, dude. Wait. I don't know. I can't answer this question.
This is where Sean stumped.
Yeah, that
then-
broke me.
Here's the thing: if you don't make Bruce Wayne, it doesn't matter if Batman exists.
Exactly. It's just like a fucking chicken or egg thing, dude. I can't play.
All right, let's go to let's do it. Let's do it. Killer Moth.
Hey.
F.
Solidly.
Clean.
Another one of those characters where it's like, I think he looks rad. I think the goofiest costume where it's you know the lime green with the orange creamsicle tights. He looking like he got half his wardrobe from Munchkin Land. Like, I like that, but he is always going to be the villain that is in the opening credits of a movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's a montage villain. I'm sorry. Sure, can somebody make him good? Maybe. He ain't there yet. Were you legitimately saying F, Sean, or jokingly saying F?
It was a joke, but it's also real in the sense that, like, who the hell is this guy? I got no love for Killer Moth at all, and I don't see him on the same level as anyone in D.
At least D, I can name iconic stories. And one's an iconic character that we argue just maybe isn't a Batman villain.
And people are making a good point in
Ooh.
chat. Killer Moth as a Batgirl villain.
Sure. I remember that movie where Brendan Fraser was Killer Moth, right?
True.
Or was he Firebug? He was Firebug.
Yeah.
Or Firefly. See, here's the other thing. There's gimmick infringement all over for flying fire people in Batman's Rogues Gallery.
Oh, hey,
boy.
Bat Nessa. Good to see you. What are you guys thinking?
Oh man, I want to say F, but then I like the costume enough that he jumps to the bottom of D.
Nah, bro. F.
F. Take
Who
that,
he
Hayden.
is.
Damn.
Who he
All
is.
right. Hayden's leaving the community. You just ruined it.
He's gonna send another super chat. Yeah, actually, guys, don't join the Discord. Actually, we're not doing Family Feud.
Yeah. He's feuding with family right now. Jeez. Lady Shiva.
B.
B.
Whoa.
B. What? What?
B. B or top of C.
Can I ask why?
She's cool. Seeing her in catching up with her in Birds of Prey. Oh wait, that's not.
Yeah.
it was a fun time. Like I liked her. She grew on me as a
It was a
character.
fun fucking time. In a book that had nothing to do with Batman, she was a fun time, and you say
Yeah.
B on a
Yep.
Batman tier list.
This felt like Marco seeing Lady Shiva, remembering somewhere in the back of his head that, oh, people like her a lot. She's big. Saying B because of that. But then realizing, oh,
Oh no.
I wasn't thinking of Batman.
I was thinking of her.
Yeah. She's the father of one of the Batgirls. I mean, so she's not the father. She's not the daddy.
What?
She's the
What is
mother. She's the
happening?
mother. That'd be a Marvel comic if that was the case. She's the mother of one of Cassandra Cain. David Cain, not on this list. Sorry, took the daddy off the list. So it's important there, but I don't want to like relegate. She is also like what is she listed as, Sean? The best martial artist in the DC universe?
Her or Black Canary, which was what that whole book was about.
Oh yeah.
Best of the best or whatever. I don't even know if I've ever seen Lady Shiva in a Batman comic off the top of my head.
I've seen her in Detective for sure. Yeah, I want to say C.
As a Batman villain, I want to say D because I can't think of a single story she was in.
So we got a D, C, and a B, apparently. Should we just put this one to the chat?
That B is nutty. That B is fucking crazy.
Marco, make the poll while we talk about the next guy.
Marco, there's no way you're sticking by that B, is there?
No, we'll put her in D. We'll put her in D.
Thank
D,
you.
what you drop? Fuck, you dropped multiple from that. Jeez. Yeah, Brandon 17350 says, I see Lady Shiva as a Batgirl villain more than a Batman villain. I mean, yeah, when one of the Batgirls is her daughter, yeah. Maybe one of Sean's favorites, Mad Hatter.
I love this dude.
Jervis Tetch. I'm
Mad
trying to think
Hatter's
of
the man.
I'm trying to think of like, well, no, he's a fucking pedophile, Sean. He's gonna be on that the new Primetime movie.
He is. He's the antagonist in that movie.
How do you think that looks?
He's more of a Chris Hansen villain than a fucking Batman.
Jervis, have a seat.
Oh no.
I can only think of like one big story with him, or two big stories. Animated series, obviously, a lot of these characters gain notoriety from the animated series, and then the Gotham GCPD arc. And then, like, I remember him being like kind of integral to like the White Knight space of Batman books, like the Sean Murphy area. But I might go with like C, honestly.
Easy C, although he's in my top 5 Batman villains.
Yeah, middle of the road.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also in, I think, Arkham City too.
Yeah. Yeah, there was like you had to find the cards were lying around, right? Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Am I gonna have to replay that game after this
I'm
episode?
thinking that shit too. I tried playing Batman Arkham Asylum recently. It was hard to play just because the controls are so antiquated.
Yeah, I feel like, if they ever did a remaster of Arkham City,
they need to.
Right? They're letting fucking Insomniac like just take all their shit by putting out Wolverine and Spider-Man. All right, yeah. Mad Hatter. I'm cool with C. I'm cool putting him right below Croc. I think that's a good spot for him.
Yeah.
How about Bat?
Man, yeah. D, like, he's cool. He has one gimmick and that's it.
I agree with all that, and also he has had multiple turns as a more like a heroic character. As well. So I'm a D for him.
Yeah, it's funny. My favorite story with him is, or two favorite stories, or more recent. It's him in Justice League Dark, where he's a good guy, and that Man Bat miniseries they had with
that was good.
It was very good. It had the artist of These Savage Shores. What was his name? The Ron V book that put him on the map. Really good art in that book. Where he was like a ruthless hero type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fox Taxic says Man-Bat has one good story and he's also just the lizard. I mean, kinda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like, but like the lizard is also a character that's always had multiple face turns. Like Kurt Connors is ultimately a good dude. And I think the same is, for Man-Bat. What's his name? Man-Bat's
Kirk Langstrom.
Kirk Langstrom. Good name. You know what? Put him in C for the name.
Name alone.
Although one of the biggest jump scares in a video game I've ever had.
Yep.
Yo, my ass clenched when I saw this motherfucker.
Wait, Man-Bat?
Yeah,
In what?
Arkham City. Randomly, if you're using your grappling hook, if you hit like a top of a building randomly throughout the game, once the map is opened up, he will pop out and scare the shit out of you, and that's how you start the Man-Bat quest line.
I don't think that ever happened to me. That's crazy.
Bro, it is
Wow.
literally made me
around.
throw my controller.
Because he like strikes you from the top.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the same animation you've seen every single time, except he pops out during it.
Tyler, Sumit Kumar.
Yes, Sumit Kumar.
Wild Gods of.
Yeah, it's Sumit. So Man-Bat, C? Is that what we're
D, bro.
I'm a D.
D? Okay.
And it, as according to Mr. Artist Man, they did already remaster Asylum and City. That's cool. And apparently, Man-Bat was in Arkham Knight, which makes sense because I never played that.
Oh, that's the card game.
Yeah.
Mr. Bloom.
Ooh.
Right.
I'm a big fan of this character, but there's just not enough that's been done with him, and I don't understand why, but unfortunately, I would have to say D.
Yeah, I think D as well. He was in what was it? Task Force Z. Remember that? Like it was like a Suicide Squad-esque book, but they were all like revived Batman villains that were like hopped up on this like zombie juice. So it's like, hey, we could just turn off your zombie juice when we don't need you anymore. And he was like one of the guys in it, so they brought him back there.
Wow, I don't remember that, but okay, cool, sick.
That was a good book. Task Force Z, underappreciated book. Outside of that, it's just that one again. Snyder, one hit wonder.
He hasn't come back. Did he not? No, I'm thinking of something else. No, yeah, he hasn't even come back. Like he's just been there. So in that run, I feel like
he came back at Task Force Z. That's what I just said.
Well, but I mean, beyond that, for a second, I thought Poison Ivy, but I think the fact that he hasn't had that kind of staying power, he was iconic, but didn't continue on. You put him in D. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, it's good. I think there's Sean. There's a McFarlane action figure for Mr. Bloom. I think it's like a 2-pack with the Gordon Bat mech.
Nice, I like that.
It's like on super clearance right now. Mr. Freeze. I think we have our other A.
Oh, he's definitely A. I mean, it's Mr. Freeze. Like he's one of the most iconic Batman villains of all time.
Yeah.
Despite the movie, I mean, like that episode, Heart of Ice. Everyone knows it. Everyone's seen it. Batman the Animated Series. It just I don't think there's any question in my mind.
Yeah. Iconic villain. Great catchphrases.
Oh yeah, like what kind, Marco?
What is it? Time to freeze.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna freeze up on that. Not come up with one. I think it's A. I think it's an easy A. I still think though, like there is yet to be the Mr. Freeze story told in comics at this point. There's a lot of good Mr. Freeze stories where I think his inclusion to a lot of them enhances a lot of it. But his most iconic story is in the animated series.
Yeah.
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 Man, he's so fucking cool. Yeah, it makes sense to me. I mean,
What are the great
I
Mr. Freeze comics? I don't know them, but when you're talking about a character, I'm looking at the total package. Again, I think Bane should be an S because Mr. Freeze is not on Bane's level. But despite that fact, to me, Mr. Freeze is the easiest A, one of the easiest A's we're gonna have here.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
The Iceman cometh.
Oh my God. Common sense with a 4.99. Would you consider Mr. Bloom part of the Signals Rogues Gallery? Duke is friends with the original Mr. Bloom.
I would think the Signal would need a book before he gets a Rogues Gallery.
Yeah, my man needs comics first.
Rogues Gallery for Duke is editorial.
Oh yeah, the One Bad Day with Mr. Freeze. That's a good call out, Jesus.
Was that Murphy? Who did that one?
He says Matteo Scalera drew it, but I don't remember who
Okay.
wrote it.
Okay. Great story
Hey.
in Dark Knights of Steel, the side miniseries of Deathstroke. Freeze is the main antagonist there. Real good stuff.
That was Jerry Duggan. Batman One Bad Day, Mr. Freeze.
Interesting. I mean, that's Scalera, so I probably liked it. Owlman.
I fucking love Owlman, dude.
I
Oh
know.
my God. Oh.
There are things I put in here just to make you worm.
He's like a D or a C, but I love this character. I really wish he could be higher, but there just aren't enough stories with him.
I wish Owlman would have a Batman story. You know what I mean? Like I feel like those two should have direct interaction where they are each other's foil. And I feel like it's Owlman's always relegated to being a crime syndicate character in a crime syndicate story that's Justice League based. So like Batman Rogues, I want to say F or D.
Ooh, D hurts.
Because like F, he's kind of just another Batman who laughs.
Damn, that's good logic though. I can't argue that. I'm mad about it, but I can't argue that.
I mean, Batman Left is kind of a knockoff of him, to be honest.
F is fine. I just
Is that what the F stands for? It's fine. All right, I'm putting him above Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah.
Pamela Isley, Poison Ivy.
Ooh.
A.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I like her a lot. A.
So you're
Iconic.
putting her above her other sirens.
Yep. I think
Yeah.
she's the best of them, and she's also the only one who's consistently a villain anymore. I see Batnessa asked why Catwoman ended up in B. She's not a villain. And judging just on her villainous appearances, she's not really a threat to Batman. She's more of a foil. And whereas I think Poison Ivy is a direct threat to the world. And obviously Batman.
Even is the main antagonist of the upcoming Bad Seeds. And I want to say antagonist because she's still the protagonist of her own book.
Yeah.
But
still, it's like,
yeah.
Why is Poison Ivy above Catwoman and Saint? Catwoman is not a villain. Why is that so hard to understand? She hasn't been a villain since fucking 40 years ago.
yeah, villain tier list. It's on the tin.
And I mean, if you give me like a Batman ally, like a Bat family tier list, Catwoman is S.
Sure.
You know, she's up there with Alfred. She's up there with Alfred and Dick Grayson.
The character who marries Batman cannot be S or A or S tier on the tier list of villains.
Well,
yeah,
she didn't. She left him, so she's an X. So S tier now.
Who's the biggest villain? They got married in the finale, the Tom King and Clayman's finale.
Clayman. Yeah, Poison Ivy's got to be above that, I think. Also, love the design. Love it.
Yeah, it's so flexible. You could do so much with it. She's a redhead.
Professor Pig. What about Professor Pig?
I love Professor Pig,
Hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
But he's a B. He's
I
cool
want
as
him to
shit,
be.
but he's a B.
B.
He's
I was
not
gonna
a
put
B,
him.
but I want him in B.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think he's top of D.
I don't know about
Whoa.
D. I could
Nah,
give him
bro.
C.
See what, like
Damn.
hanging out with Man Bat, Mad Hatter, and Killer Croc playing
Nah, he's
poker.
cooler than that.
Professor Pig is next up. I truly believe that.
Oh, I agree. I don't think we've gotten the Professor Pig story yet.
Ooh.
We
We've got,
haven't,
like, we have a good one though.
which is why I think C makes sense.
All right, I'll put him in C. I'm not going to argue that. I think C is good. There was that Mitch Gerard's drawn one shot Professor Pig fight book, right? Wasn't there like an annual or something? Because like I have the image of Mitch Gerard's drawn Professor Pig. I'm trying to remember what book that was from. It was like I felt like it was like a big old one shot or something. All right, well, let's talk about Punchline.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about Punchline.
I think Punchline is the most missed potential of recent memory in DC Comics.
Easily.
She was so hot when she debuted from Tintinion's run, and it had that miniseries, and then dropped off the face of the fucking earth. I think you could have, like, she was like the antagonist of Leah Williams's like Sirens miniseries, which I thought she was very good in. I think Leia actually had a great voice for her. But like, she had her own series for a bit. She is kind of an asshole. She outsmarted Joker, So like, I think she's good, but I can't put her in anything besides C. Like, I think she's with Pig, where it's like her big story hasn't been told yet.
I feel like for a Batman villain tier list, she's a D. If that. Like, she just hasn't done anything to Batman.
That's
I
fair.
kind of say F, actually.
I think I agree. Like, where does she sit ranked against Batman specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to argue that. So F.
F it is. Sorry.
I love her.
Yeah.
Bring her on. More
DC,
stories,
yeah,
please.
definitely more. Ra's al Ghul.
A.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't think there's any disputing that. I think you could actually argue S in some
You
points.
definitely could. I said that there's 3 S tiers for me. He would have been the 4th.
Got it. Oh, I think I know who the. Oh, it's actually it's a toss up. Actually, I think. I think it's A. I think he's easy A. He's up there with Bane in
yeah.
A. Like, those two next to each other make sense to me.
Yep.
Just important to everything. Red Hood. Wait, before we get the Red Hood, Amin Perez with the
Ooh.
5 Comics Pals gifted memberships. Marco, you want to read those off?
We got big ups to Steve Canaris, Sans Group, Super Mo Shady, Gentle Savage, and Grandpa Kirby.
Hell
Enjoy
yeah.
those. Get those emojis in the chat. Where's let me get my emojis over here.
Love it. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Amin. Appreciate you, dude.
Now,
Yeah.
of course, as ever, somebody gifts memberships to the chat. We gift another round of memberships. So boom goes the dynamite.
Wow. And we got Alonzo, Nerdy Geeks, Comics, Jasper, Eddie, Venom, Mark, and Anthony Verscher. Let's go. Again, emojis. Slap them on there.
Hell yeah. Yes. And we're putting out timed exclusive videos again, and we're gonna do another pen pals really soon. So this is a great time to be a member. So
Yeah.
good on you guys. We're on Red Hood. Red Hood is tough because who is that? Like,
Well, it's been a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The image that I see isn't Jason Todd.
No.
It's just the Red Hood idea. And the Red Hood idea doesn't do a lot for me.
Huh. You can say it's the first domino. I mean, but it's been retconned to be like the first domino to really get to like the Joker, or it wasn't the Joker, it was someone who inspired him, or it was just an early gang that Batman fought. It's putting him in this list, I was like, oh, I want to put him in here because it's confusing. Because I do think Red Hood as a concept is confusing outside of Jason Todd.
Yeah. Well, but like as a villain, it's inconsequential because really what matters is what happens to this character after.
If that
Right,
version
so-
is the one you're talking about.
Sure, but like in any scenario, it's not he's not the focus, right? It's always the consequence after, even if it's not Joker, right? Like
Yeah.
it's always the stuff around him. So for me, this is minimum D.
I really want to define who we're talking about because chat's right. It could be Joker. If it's Joker, then we're talking about the same character we have in S tier.
It's not Joker. I might have used the wrong image for it though. But it's just like in my eyes, it's the one that was just an early antagonist of Batman. Snyder's run, I believe, right?
In year zero,
year, I think. Yeah.
then I'm with Marco.
F or D?
I think Marco said D.
Yeah, minimum D.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I have no issue with that. What about Talia?
Ooh. I really like Talia.
I like Talia too. I don't know if she's Ra's level, but she's easy B for me.
Strong B.
Constantly up his ass.
Yeah, she's a problem. And what I love about Talia is that she had Batman's child. They had a child together, and she stays bad. She stays a villain. She wants him dead. I love it.
Talia's relationship with Batman reminds me of when I used to work retail, and a coworker of mine, his baby mama showed up to the store yelling at him, just pissed off. You know, she's like, "You don't take care of this thing," and I'm like, "That's the Talia Batman dynamic."
Yep. Talia al Ghul is real to a lot of people. That's a real op to a lot of people.
She's the contentious baby mama who, like, honestly, probably right.
Who will ruin your life?
Like, honestly, is she wrong? Okay, she did hide Damien. She did hide Damien from, you know, so that's probably not right. But yeah,
she also tried to kill her son.
Yeah,
you know,
as one does.
One of those late term abortions people are always talking about.
Liberal.
High B, easy high B.
Agreed.
Yeah.
How about Penguin?
Bottom of B.
B, I think. I like him. I like Penguin, but
he's iconic though. Like,
yeah,
like he's never been a problem for Batman. He maybe sets machinations that become a problem for Batman, but he himself is never a barrier for Batman. But because he's like the quintessential, like just like crime guy, who's always ever present, is iconic. Easy B. Like he is up there with Catwoman and Harley Quinn, and he's above Killer Croc. Let's be real.
Yeah, because Killer Croc is more of a powerhouse. Like you point him at things and he gets that job done. But he's like Black Mask, but like upgraded because he's also leading things. He's dictating what to do, who goes where, what happens. So,
although people are saying A,
I definitely don't see him being an A man.
Nah.
So we're all in B?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe another A. Riddler.
That's a B.
Oh, I can't co-sign that one.
He's an A for me.
Yeah, Riddler's too fucking iconic, too cool. Well, he ain't cool, but
well, I mean, in Hush 2 he is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Which he's a good guy for some reason.
And whatever the fuck it was that Chip Zdarsky was trying to do with the Riddler.
Yeah.
Riddler, did we have like Riddler year one, or no? We had Joker year one. Then.
Wasn't that like Nepo Riddler or something?
Forget, man. That there was a lot in that arc that I didn't really care much for. Riddler's easy A for me. Like I think if you ask people who are Batman villains, Riddler is maybe people's third after Joker and I don't know, Mr. Freeze or Catwoman, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Riddler's, Jim Carrey's Riddler's. I know people hate it. I fucking loved it.
He's the best part of that movie to me.
Oh, that amazing movie that is Batman Forever.
Love it.
It's all right. I
Has-
like Batman Forever. I could watch that right now. Batman and Robin is the one that I think is abominable.
I honestly think Batman Forever might be the most rewatchable Batman movie of all time.
All right. I'm not arguing with you. I don't
It
want to
hit,
talk
it
about
hits
that shit.
it hits multiple flavors for me, so I can watch it in any mood. Yeah, Riddler's A. Ventriloquist and Scarface. I almost separated the two, but I had to put them together.
Oh,
That's a C. Like he's cool, but he doesn't ever break any kind of like upper echelon. He sits there pretty firmly with definitely with Black Mask, definitely Croc, Mad
Gak
Hatter,
Mask. You mean Gak Mask?
Gak Mask.
Yeah. I've not outside like Dark Patterns really elevated the idea of Scarface to me. But outside of that, he's just one of those guys that was trivia for me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, yeah, he had the good animated series bits. I want to say maybe Dark Patterns might have elevated him from a D to a C. And actually, there was a pretty good arc in Tom Taylor's run recently with Ventriloquist, which was kind of a big proponent of. Yeah, I think the stocks are up on Ventriloquist lately. I'm going to put him to C.
I go with C as well. He's one of my favorite Batman villains easily. I'd have him much higher on my personal list, but yeah, C makes sense.
Yeah.
Emily here with the super chat, $2 saying Riddler is an A for Dark Knight, Dark City alone.
I don't know if I read that.
I don't think I read it either, but like I can name a whole bunch of Riddler stories. You know, you have it wasn't he the big character in Dark Victory? Am I right about that?
I don't remember Dark Victory.
But War of Jokes and Riddles, huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Sean, go ahead. Two-Face.
Two-Face is S tier. Two-Face is the other great Batman villain. He is one of the only villains on this list who knows Bruce Wayne. And that's a big deal. These two characters are friends with each other. That's a big deal. They've worked together a lot. He's like like Jim Gordon if Jim Gordon was bad. That's how close they are to each other. And he's got iconic movie appearances. The Dark Knight that's probably the most iconic superhero movie ever made, and he's one of the bad guys in it. Alongside the other S tier, Joker.
Huh. I'm 50-50 on that.
Wow. Why don't we flip a coin about it?
Not you. It's weird because like I think of Two-Face, I'm like, oh, he's A tier. But I'm like, oh wait, no, it's Harvey Dent. Like it's the same character. The concept of Harvey Dent and Two-Face is Batman's biggest failure. And
Yep.
I'm inclined to put him in S. I think S fits. We have a lot of people saying S in the chat too, actually. I think it's the first time they've agreed with us.
Yeah. I agree. I won't make an argument for A because I don't think that there is, honestly. Like he's consequential to both Bruce and Batman. And I think there are very few characters who are consequential to both Bruce and Batman.
Monster NA says he's only a villain half the time by the list logic.
Unreal.
So it makes him C. Yeah, I think it's S. That's gotta be S. Yeah. Victor Zsasz.
I like Victor Zsasz, but he's a D. He's scary. He's one note.
Did I
He's
put
got
an F?
one gimmick.
I'm torn between C and D.
C.
Yeah, that might be a little high, but I feel like of all the people who are like just a regular like bad guy with no powers, but also no gangster ties or anything else, he's really high for me in that regard. But he probably belongs in D.
Yeah.
I'm feeling D. Pause.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's put him D. All right, Batmite.
F. Fuck Batmite.
I don't like Batmite either. I'm saying F.
What?
I Mid like works well with Superman. Batmite, it kind of annoys me, and that's the point. It's to be a complete opposite of Batman. But man, the only Batman story I remember liking lately was not even a Batman story. It was Nightwing, and it wasn't Batmite. It was Night Bite or some shit like that.
Steve Canary says S plus. He's, I think the fact that he isn't a villain and more of just like he's
A
just
nuisance.
bothersome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I like him. I like him because he's stupid. Fourth dimensional imps, like they're just dumb. Ah, yeah, you guys are right. He's probably
Gotta be F. Yeah.
he's an F. Yeah.
All right, let's finish it up with Scarecrow.
Ooh.
A, easy A, bro. He's cool as shit. And I think he's another one of those just iconic villains that has permeated beyond the comics into so many different forms and so many different mediums. And he's not always a physical threat, but I think he's always a really fun antagonist.
Man, there's a part of me that wants to say S.
I think
And
that
I'm
party's a little crazy.
Yeah, I might be huffing the fear toxin a bit there, the copium toxin. Because he's so iconic. But like, as I'm trying to think of like iconic, there's a lot of Batman characters that are iconic rogues who maybe do not have a starring role. And I think Scarecrow's unfortunately there. He was the main antagonist of Finian's run. He's the reason why Arkham City is no more, or sorry, Arkham Manor is no more. Not Manor, Asylum. That's the word I was looking for. So there's that. Oh, and he's just really rad. I'm gonna say A. It's got to be A.
I definitely think he's an easy A. Mr. Artist Man, B for Scarecrow is insane. Penguin and Scarecrow are not on the same tier. Scarecrow is extremely dangerous to everybody, which we've seen multiple times in the comics. And if you're gonna say if someone's gonna bring up like a character's lack of great stories, the truth is that you could make that argument about most of the people on this list.
Yeah.
We've talked about a lot of people who don't necessarily have that many iconic storylines to their name, but it's more than just that. Appearances can be iconic without the story necessarily being great. And just look at Scarecrow. He's the man. Penguin is more iconic than Scarecrow. But he's not a threat. There's multiple qualifications. A machine gun umbrella is not dangerous. Not to Batman. Come on.
To me, it is. But so is
To me, yeah.
So is an extra step on a staircase. You know.
To me too.
I'm gonna say, Marco, do you have any dissenting opinion? Actually, it doesn't matter. We had two A's.
What would you have said?
I
Oh,
agreed.
okay.
Yeah, I agreed.
Is there anyone I should add to this list that you
Well,
think is a
Dirk Manning
glaring?
is yelling Phantasm.
I almost made the list, but like,
Is he just in the movie?
yeah.
Phantasm?
I mean, it was Batman and Catwoman, but that book was a mess.
Yeah.
I almost put her on the list, and then I was like, oh, that book sucked. So I took her off. I took Gentleman Ghost off. I took Maxie Zeus off. I took Anarchy off. I took Amygdala off. I took shit. Who else was on this list? But then wasn't AG Beast.
Um
I don't think there's.
yeah,
I mean, Maroni. but like I figured Falcone is close enough.
Shush. Fuck
Fine.
Shush.
Who is
I mean,
Shush?
Hush's
Oh,
daughter.
is that a thing? I thought that was that guy
Yeah.
in Hush too who makes people quiet.
Does Azrael count?
I know
Azrael
Azrael's.
counts.
I
Why
feel like
not?
Azrael's
Well,
an
yeah, he's
ally.
kind of he's an ally. He's been an ally for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were only really enemies out of circumstance. Like Azrael was still doing what he perceived to be good.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Wesley says anarchy should be here.
Took him off. Economy King was almost on here just as a bit, but I didn't do it. I almost
All
put
right.
Tom King on here just to mess with people.
Wow. Let's shore this up a little bit. I think
Okay.
our let's go from the bottom. Our F tier is fine, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I think D is fine as well. I don't think anyone in
I would argue for Zaz. I think Zaz could go up.
C.
Yeah, I think Zaz has like he's killed so many people. Like he's probably killed more people than most of the characters on this list. He's not a physical threat to Batman, but he's a problem because all he does is kill people. He doesn't have schemes or plans. If you do not stop Zaz, someone is dead every time. So to me, I think that's C-level quality stuff.
Marco.
He has like what, like maybe an arc, like he pops up as like a side character. I don't know. I hear you on if he's unleashed, someone dies, but there's so many of those here as well that I don't think that necessarily brings him up.
But not everybody on this list is looking to kill people. Most of them, or many of them, will kill, but they've got some other agenda. Zaz's only agenda is to kill.
I think that makes those people more dangerous because there's two factors you have to deal with, not just one.
I gotta say,
Dangerous. Yeah.
Sean, you convinced me. But bottom of C.
Yeah.
I would have said top of D.
Otherwise, any intention in D?
No.
What about C? C seems right for me. I almost want to like after Court of Owls make a separate tier, move everyone else down to like a C minus.
I think C looks pretty good.
Mad Hatter's up there. Man Bat could come down. I feel like under Professor Pig and under Court, honestly.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if we need to get that granular.
Yeah, there's too many there, but yeah,
But I'm fine
this
with
this
C.
feels right. This feels right. B, Talia al Ghul, Catwoman, Clayface, Harley Quinn, Penguin. I know people are gunning for Penguin in A.
He's not.
He's the only one I'd move up. I'll say that.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. If I were to move anyone, I would move. You know what? I'm gonna offer something. Penguin A, and after looking at this list, Bane to S.
Oh, I'm with that.
No, they stay where they are. I can't co-sign that.
Well, too bad. You got outvoted.
No.
I think
Yeah.
Bane is the third one.
Yeah, that's my exact S tier. It's
Yeah.
Joker, Two-Face, and Bane. And I think with Penguin and A, this list looks right to me.
Yeah, Penguin, Scarecrow, Riddler. That's like all kind of the same tier. I feel that makes sense to me. Yeah. If anything, I would maybe drop Freeze down to a B, but he is iconic.
He's so iconic.
Yeah, but so is Catwoman, and so is Harley. But like Freeze has always been a villain the entire time. Yeah, I have no issue with this. This seems about right for me.
Sam says, I still maintain Two-Face and Penguin usually fulfill the exact same role. What? There is no emotional element to Batman versus Penguin, but there is always an emotional element to Batman versus Two-Face.
Yeah.
There's a world of difference in the kinds of stories you can tell with those characters.
I think with a bad writer, yes. But a good writer, nails the Harvey Dent of it all. Oswald Cobblepot doesn't mean shit to Batman. Outside of like a weird, twisted, fun house mirror of what he could have become, with that lineage to Gotham. I don't know. Maybe somebody can play with that a little more, but yeah. That's true. Fox Tactics says B is all villains who have been allies.
And when you say have been, except with the exception of Talia, I would say mostly just are now.
Yeah.
And that's the I mean, he's Bat Fam a lot of the time. Not always, but it depends on which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's true. There was one who was, I think the woman one was hero at some point. But yeah. This makes sense to me.
If I didn't care about the fact that they'd been allies, yeah, I would say Catwoman would go higher.
Yeah, I agree. I think on a tier of most iconic Bat characters, she's S probably.
Yeah.
But for what this is, maybe I just convinced myself that she's an A. No, fuck it. She's B.
B.
And toes down.
Keep them there. I gotta bring up
Firefly. Firefly didn't make the list, but hey, it's all good. That is our official tier list. We did it. We got 3 S tiers. We got 6 A's, 4 B's. I like that C's the chunkiest. I think that makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
And fuck everybody in F except for Punchline, because Punchline is awesome, but she's just not there yet.
Yeah.
Dirk, why is Catwoman an A? She's not a villain. How could a villain be A tier on the Batman villain tier list? I don't understand. I'm sorry, Hayden. Killer Moth could not make S on this list.
Hayden, you need to put a little Killer Moth in the window of your hideout. Just peeking through.
Yeah.
What did Killer Moth do to you? He exists.
Well, the thing is, he's done nothing. That's the issue.
That's a good point. Dirk says she's the only one who could kill Batman. How? In bed? Like after they have sex, like just kill him? That's the only way she could beat Batman.
Man, busting the final nut.
Oh no.
They don't even try. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I understand Catwoman's iconic nature, but not as a villain.
Yeah.
Raish, I could definitely see being an S tier villain. But I don't know. I could see him being S tier. I just don't know if we need 4 S tiers.
I hate tier lists that have more than 3 in S tier when they're this big. You know what I mean? Like S tier, you gotta be selective.
Yeah. It has to follow, a nice little curve.
If there's
distribution curve.
If there's anyone who could maybe be bumped up, it's Roz, and that's why he's the top of A.
Yep, exactly. Fail safe, says Mark Question. Yeah, he's missing.
I almost put him there. I almost put him here. I'll be honest.
Xorn R could have been there.
That's just Bruce.
But that's Bruce. You could have had Barbados on there, but who cares?
Oh, it was there for a second. Then once you told me to like KGBs isn't necessary, I was like, shit. I cut it down by half, Sean.
Oh,
Damn.
thank goodness.
Yeah. Who else was on there? Condiment King, Kite Man was on there.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Foxtastic says put race to a vote. Do you guys want to have a vote? Let the audience decide this one pick only.
Sure.
And the question is, does race move up? That's it.
Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul.
S or A, Marco?
And then make another poll on pronunciation.
To S tier.
Where did Poison Ivy land? Poison Ivy landed in B.
Yeah. No, she's an A.
Oh, it's A. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My mistake. I got an ad. I'm in the middle of an ad on my own stream. Yeah. A tier, and I think that's appropriate.
Okay, here it goes.
Ghostmaker. Ghostmaker's
Isn't Ghostmaker an ally?
He's an ally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Ghostmaker. I think they should do more with Ghostmaker. I think he's
cool.
one of the cool. The Tinian era of new characters for Batman is underappreciated. There's so many new characters that came up through there that are really cool. Ghostmaker is one of them. Punchline's one of them. I think what was her name? Mother. There was like some like cyborg woman. She was neat. One of the coolest Scarecrow designs, which Jimenez redesigned Scarecrow.
The one that I remember most and dislike the most is the fucking gardener.
Oh, the
That
Gardener's
annoyed me.
cool. I like the Gardener.
The Gardener one shot was one of the fucking worst comics I
Yeah.
read that year. I was so annoyed by that.
G. Willow Wilson kind of expanded on the Gardener in her Poison Ivy run. So
Oh,
she's
sick.
working on that. Yeah. Molly, it was Molly something. That was her name. But shit. Hound Killer, another one.
Miracle
Miracle
Molly.
Miracle Molly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, Grundy. Glad Grundy's not on this.
Grundy was he was the one that I really was close to keeping.
While we let this poll run, why don't we spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Let's get a wheel spinning. We owe a couple. We're two before our goal. 8 out of 10. So if you guys want to get us over, that'd be awesome. But in the meantime, let's spin the wheel for you guys and see where we land. Let's do something.
Ooh, drink up.
Yeah,
Hey,
I am
let's
actually
go.
very thirsty. So drink it if you got it. Whatever you got, drink up. I am thirsty as fuck. So thank you for getting us that wheel spin so I could have some water in me. Mr. Negative says, I wish new writers would use newer characters as well as old characters. Too often, new villains just get taken off the table when the creators go away. So my thinking with that is that it's always the next generation of writers who will use the previous generation's new characters, if anyone will. Because current generation writers want to use the characters that either they created or they grew up reading about. And then the cycle will continue. That's my thought process there. So characters like Pig, characters like Bloom, even as an example, Punchline, I think the next wave of writers will use them more.
Okay.
They need time in between for what do you think that is? That's curious. Like, do you think they need time to cool off because it's too early?
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's because you want to write either what you created or what you love. And what you love is what you grew up reading, most likely.
Mm.
So if you were like 14 or 15 when Punchline came out, when you start writing comics when you're 34, because that's how fucking long it takes, you'll probably want to write some Punchline stuff.
Then why didn't Tinian make a magpie? You know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I got my mouse is about to die. I had to grab batteries for it. Be right back.
All right. Well, in the
Batteries.
meantime, I'm going to end this poll because I think the poll is pretty clear.
Oh my God, guys, what are we doing?
54% of you said give him the bump to S for Ra's al Ghul. 46% said keep him in A, which means that we are going to have our fourth S tier. We gave you one. This is the one you got. Leave us the fuck alone about everybody else on this tier list, okay? We gave you Ra's al Ghul. That's it.
We gave it to you. Be happy.
Yes.
Bad news, Tyler. Oh, he's not a bad news, Tyler.
Don't tell me they won.
We gotta bump him.
Bottom of S.
Way at the bottom. He's a bottom in S.
Oh.
Boy.
Oh, did I say something different?
A little bit. Where are the rest of the villains? I mean, it depends on how long you want us to be here, brother. We could do this all day, but then we'd be here all day. There's so many villains that we could have added, and it's just like, why? Why use them all? Do we really need to say F tier for Maxi Zeus? We know where those characters are going. But this is our tier list. Certainly, some of you will make your own, and I want to see what you come up with. So share it on the Discord server. Make your own Batman tier list. I'm sure that later on, voice chat will do their own, and it will be way worse than this one. Keep that in mind. Your tier list will be worse than this. I
It
know
ain't
it.
definitive. It ain't definitive.
Exactly.
Booty
Remember
cheeks.
that. Catherine says, "I'll never forget that YouTube short that had automatic captions, and it made it say racial ghoul."
You're saying the same thing.
That's so good. A racial ghoul. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Shadow Walker, the order matters for like the literal top and bottom of the tiers, but everything else I think we kind of just
Yeah.
let be.
Yeah. Goofed on.
All right. We've got more show to do. We're gonna get into that. It is Batman month around here. And oh, they've already done a Batman tier list on
They've done a
Post
lot of tier
House.
lists.
Okay. It is Batman month. You guys have been submitting your one, hopefully, which some of you just cannot read for any reason. You just can't read. One Batman nomination. We will get you guys the final four so you can vote on that here soon. I think there is a pretty clear at least one book that I know is going to be there for sure. You guys have voted for Court of Owls a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
A
Nice.
lot.
Hell yeah.
Which we've never talked about on the show.
Which is kind of crazy.
Even before me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Never. And we're doing our top 5 Batman villains now, which is our personal list, not the definitive ranking. So there will be differences for sure. Before we get to that, Dan Trudeau with a 5 spot. You can open up one more S tier spot by putting Bane in its proper A place. No, you're wrong. You do not make the definitive list, Dan. We do. Sorry.
The floor is closed for questions.
Yes. I told you, Race was the only one you guys get. DC Crane with the 5 spot. This is the best rogues gallery in comics. Y'all got my boy Scarecrow right, and we helped you out with Race. Awesome job, pals. Thank you. Oh, I love doing tier lists on here. It gets so crazy. Okay, let's do it. Let's do our top 5 Batman villains, and we are on number 4.
Number 4.
I'll start. My number 4, Professor Pig. I love this character. He's creepy. He's genuinely like one of those just psychotic Batman villains that I feel like you could play with in terms of their psychosis. And I think we mentioned it while we were doing the tier list. He's like one big arc away from being like a top tier. But right now he's has his side stories which are frightening and really awesome. But this is one that I personally love and just hits that little tinge of goofiness because he's wearing a pig mask, and is frightening enough to make it into, this is perfectly slotted as a Batman villain.
Hell yeah. Amin with the 2 spot says terrible tier list. Hate from Spain. Damn. Hey, all right. You could pay money to hate us if you want to. You're not the first person we've had do that.
Yeah, I'm about to cross the Moroccan border and find Ahmed.
Oh shit. How about you, Tyler?
Number 4 for me is the Riddler. First, Edward Nigma, and as I say that, I realize it's one of the stupidest names in comics, Enigma, and that's why I love this character. The character is important to Batman in so much that he always challenges Batman's detective side purposefully, where it's almost a game to the Riddler. Like, he's not the most nefarious, he's not the most evil. Sure, there have been bits, what was it, Tom King's One Bad Day Riddler one shot. He was fucking evil on that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of times where he's not, even so much that like he's kind of been an ally to Batman at some points. But because he really challenges Batman and the detective side of Batman. I think that makes him compelling. I think it makes him fun for writers because writers get to write these elaborate riddles that are in crime form. And I love Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I think I was him as a child. Like that just spoke to me. Yeah, Riddler number 4 for me.
Hell yeah.
We are Riddler.
For me, number 4 is Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter to me is probably up there with Professor Pig and Scarecrow as the creepiest Batman villains. But there's something about Mad Hatter that makes it closer to home because he is after children or children and young women. And that's a very real threat in our actual world. A Mad Hatter would be a severe threat to our actual world, and he could exist. Arguably, he probably does exist, and that's the sickest part of it. Mad Hatter is one of the only villains on this list that probably does exist. He's not a threat to Batman. He never will be, but he's a threat to real people that Batman has to save. Because if he doesn't, the damage that the Riddler could do, or the Mad Hatter could do to these people, these children, these women, is life altering. He's disturbing to me. If I ever got the pen, he's one of the first characters I'd do a story about because I really think there's something there. Yeah, I love him even though I hate him. Mad Hatter.
Love to hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I want to do something new. Have a little fun. And I thought we could play a new game. Nothing too crazy. It's called Which Hero Would You Most Like to? And what's going to happen is I'm going to give you a prompt. Which hero would you most like to blank? And all you have to do is tell me your hero answer. We'll all participate, and then we'll put it to the chat to see which one of us they agree with most.
Okay. All right.
So here's an example. Which hero would you most like to go to Coachella with?
Oh. Dazzler.
Okay,
Is she
Dazzler.
performing?
I'm gonna say Swamp Thing.
Why?
He'll bring the extracurriculars. He'll just grow them. All flavors of it.
Yeah, all types.
Yeah. Although, is that the gray? If it's mushrooms,
Oh, that would be. Yeah, you're right.
that would be the gray. Okay. Well, you know, I can just eat his fruit. You know, I saw what it did to Abby Arcane. She was seeing stuff. She was like at Woodstock '99.
Oh shit, man. Who do I want to go to Coachella with? Actually, I like Steve's answer of Scarlet Witch. I feel like she can make it mad fun. I want to see her hex magic at Coachella.
Okay, who are you seeing at Coachella?
Who's performing?
Yeah,
Lady
depends.
Gaga.
Ooh, okay, then I'm gonna have to change my answer from Swamp Thing.
To who?
Oof. I want shit. Give me Sue Storm. I want to be on the stage with Lady Gaga. Make me invisible. I don't want people to see me, but I want to be up close. You can get to the front. You know, you don't have to worry about the crowd. She can just hide you in the wings.
Hell yeah. We got that poll up. I'm excited to see who you guys think is correct on here as far as who we would most want to go to Coachella with. And answer it too. I want to see your answers. Scott Simpson says Green Lantern can literally create anything you need. I'm not eating those constructs.
Yeah, you can't eat constructs.
Yeah.
I think you need someone who could like get you to the front. You know what I mean? Oh, Kitty Pryde would probably be a good one too.
She's good.
Yeah.
Shadowcat. She would be a good one. Superjob says, eating Swampy's fruit counts as having sex with him, right?
So?
Yeah. What's the issue?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at.
All right, I'm gonna end the poll. Let's see the result. And I'm not to the surprise of no one, the answer is Dazzler.
That's right, bro. You need a dance partner when you go to Coachella. That's what you need.
Dazzler first, Sue Storm second, and Scarlet Witch third. Fair enough.
All of
Okay.
them baddies.
Yes, absolutely. How about this? Which hero would you most like to have a sleepover with?
I almost said Wolverine, and then I thought he's gonna have those fucking night terrors. I was like,
No, you're dead. You're dead.
yeah.
I was thinking of the guy from Night Terrors. What's his name? Ooh, I know who I'd pick. Sleepwalker.
Oh my god, dude.
Marvel Sleepwalker. That way, when I go to sleep, we're going on adventures. Like we're getting ready. Like we're taking NyQuil. We're like, all right, let's get to the sleepover. So
Dream of the Endless.
That's your answer?
Yeah, Dream of the Endless.
Better than Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, who do I want to sleep over with?
You caught yourself there.
Yo, you know who I want to sleep over with? Big Barda, and not for the reasons you think. I want to sleep over with Big Barda because I want to spend the entire night introducing Big Barda to movies and music that she's never seen or heard before. I think that would be super fun. Getting her take on music and films, I would like that.
Does it sound like this tool sounds like the entrance of apocalypse? I don't like it.
It would be fun. We'd have a great time. Oh, and if she hit me with a pillow,
Oh, you're done.
I'd be fucked.
Done.
Go through the wall.
Yeah, probably break my neck. But hey, at least I died happy. We'll get to the poll results in a moment. Hayden says Black Canary. Shadow Walker says Raven. Okay. You guys all come on now.
You guys took this at Gooner level.
Yeah. Mr. Negative said Vixen. She's a model. What does it matter? You want to have a sleepover with a model? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to have her walk the catwalk for you?
Say, warm a hug at.
I like Scott Simpson's answer. Aquaman. You sleep over in Atlantis? That'd be cool. You get the
Fire.
royal treatment and
That
shit.
is kind of cool.
Lobster
Fire.
for dinner before you go to bed.
Ooh, Clay. Emma Frost would have supreme late night gossip, and I feel like she would be down for some telepathic pranks. The tea? Definitely want to hear Emma Frost tea.
That's true. That's true.
Absolutely. Okay. Closing the poll, and apparently you guys want to sleep over with Big Barda most.
Oh, okay.
Big
Yeah,
Barda dream. What happened?
I think it's for the wrong reasons, though.
I know. My reasons were the right reasons.
Yeah, and maybe I shouldn't offer characters nobody's heard of.
That would help.
Yeah. They just want to see her in her PJs. That's what they want to see.
Yeah, Cookie Monster
I
ones.
do
Yeah. Gonzo.
Oh my god, dude. Who would you most like to go to Disney World with?
Oh, Emma Frost.
Why?
You bankroll it. We get VIP everywhere. We'd stay in the castle. Like I'm going from a money perspective. It's either Emma or Tony, but I want to go Emma because I feel like Emma would maybe she ain't going on the rides, but she's at least saying, "You go ahead. I'll sit here in the shade." But then we'll be going to what's that really fancy restaurant there? Victoria and Albert's. Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Eek. Because we just be hanging out. We'd be chilling. We just have a good day. We eat ice cream, have a burger. I feel like we just hang out. I feel like Beak's a cool dude to just hang out with.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he would even fit with a lot of the rides. Like his legs go backwards.
You know what? For this one, I think I'm gonna go with. See, I want to say the Flash because we can just zip to every line. I don't need a fast pass. I got the fast pass.
That's rude.
It's the Flash. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yes. Last Young Gunner, it says Tony Stark for that Epcot experience. Here's the thing: you can't do the Epcot experience, Tony Stark, because he doesn't drink anymore. Emma Frost, she drinks. She can handle her stuff too.
Oh yeah, she drank. Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn! You know what? Peter would have been cool. Just hang out with Peter Parker for the day.
He's broke as shit. He ain't going. That trip ain't leaving the group chat.
I'm trying to have a quality experience. Like I'm hanging out with my boy.
He's
you're
a
gonna
Coney
bankroll the
Island
trip?
guy.
He's the what?
I said he's the Coney Island guy. That's the furthest theme park he's going to.
It's $3 to get there.
Wow, Scott Simpson, what the fuck?
That's
Professor
hilarious.
X to skip the lines because he's in a wheelchair.
Here's the thing: Disney's accessibility has issues right now with being able to do that. People were abusing that for maybe non-visible issues, which means they're very selective about who can do it now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
where
sounds
they're
like
like
an
not.
interesting lawsuit.
Oh, people are talking about it.
Draven says Ghost Rider. What do you want to do with Ghost Rider at Disney World?
Yeah, he's got a park at the TTC for that. Jeez.
Oh my God. Shadow Walker said, yeah, but what about the people already in line? You're rushing to stand in line. No. I'm gonna go in the fast pass line, right? And I'm gonna go to the back of that fast pass line, which is not a lot of people.
We could have, you know what? We should have said Tony, so he buys Disney World, and then he makes a new line for just us, Tony and friend.
I think you might be right about that.
Although, hold on. Steve says Secret Cousin has Bucks. Secret Cousin could be a good person to go with.
Fuck Secret Cousin.
Marco, what's his name?
Wasn't it Connor Cormac?
There you go. There we go.
I hope something bad happens to Cormac.
God.
He's gonna be a bad guy. Just watch.
The name alone. Which hero would you most like to go to Disney World with? Emma Frost, 52%, Flash 44, Beak 4%.
Yo, y'all hating on Beak, bro.
You gotta let that Beak shit go, man.
Yeah.
Absolute Zatanna. Pat says, what are you trying to do, man? Have freaking baby number 2? The last one we'll do is which hero would you most like to smoke a joint with?
Oh, John Constantine.
Oh, he's gonna try to fuck you too.
1000%. Marco's gonna
100%.
end up face down, ass up.
I just think he's good to
No,
party.
no. Constantine's I think he's a bottom.
Nah, bro, I don't think so. He's a switch.
I think so. No, yeah, I could probably see a switch. Yeah. Oh, ooh, I don't partake. So, I would probably be a BMS. Do I need somebody who can fix Jean Grey? He can even me out. He can even me out mentally.
Even me out. My answer is Spider-Man, Peter Parker. I want to see what happens. I just think that'd be mad funny. Because he's gonna have some bad trip. He's gonna get really anxious. It's gonna be really hilarious.
No, that's so mean. Because you gotta take care of him and shit. I don't want to take care of him. I want somebody who'd be like, yo, should we do this? I'm like, yeah, we should.
What about Jan from the Super Friends? She could be like form of bong.
Oh.
You smoke her.
That's interesting. Entertain Me says Hulk to calm him down. Dude, you'll die.
No, that one had cheese in it.
Hulk don't smoke that green. Daredevil. Ooh. Adrian says Daredevil.
He's a lawyer. They have to maintain. They got to be very careful about their public appearance. I guess it's fine in New York now, so it probably wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Jay Sage. Only hero I want to smoke with is Pazzy.
Hey.
Oh, Metamorpho. Interesting.
Ivy. Oh, that's a good one, Munster. I didn't even think of Poison Ivy.
Wouldn't that be burning things she cares about?
Oh, you're right. She
Dead.
would. She would actually hate me for that. So
Dead.
never mind. I would die.
Harley's probably fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Harley's a blast.
Probably Sentry. No.
Hell
No,
no.
dude. The Sentry, you don't bring a Sentry to a party.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
He's gonna bug out. He's gonna turn into the
Yeah.
void. Everybody's gonna die. It's gonna be a bad time.
Yeah. No, Sentry is like the worst option, honestly.
No,
Nightcrawler.
it's too Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I bet you Norman
Yeah.
Osborn does it.
I think he does coke.
Oh,
see that.
definitely.
I
Definitely.
can see that.
Yeah. He got the goblin talking to him.
Mr. Negative says a joint with Joker. Fuck no.
Nope.
No,
Mm-mm.
you're gonna take one hit of that, and it's gonna be like a Looney Tunes cartoon where it explodes in your face.
Yeah.
That's the whole night. You're just trying to take a pull.
Yeah, and it's just a whole bunch of just gags. You never get anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Clay says morph high as fuck impersonating the X-Men would be great. That's hilarious. Dude.
Morph definitely does. Why isn't Morph around in the comics anymore? Like ever?
I don't know.
Morph is cool.
Which hero would you most like to smoke a joint with? Peter Parker, 42%, John Constantine, 35%, and Jean Grey, 23%. Okay. Okay. I see you guys want to chill with Peter. I like this. This was kind of fun. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's fun.
Chat.
That's
You
fine.
gotta,
Tell
if you have
us.
ideas for, it's a bit of like would you rather situation, but if you have ideas for it, I guess throw some our way.
I was thinking we could add it to the wheel. That way it could be an
Oh.
option there.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I could.
We need some more wheel options. Kale Solution Strategy says, Tyler, your drink is preposterously large.
That's my dad. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Good to see you. All right. Now, we've got to move forward, but we can't move forward until I give a shout out to our patrons. I didn't do it earlier, but I'll never forget you guys, except when I do, and I'm always sorry. If you want a nickname and a shout out on this show, the only way to get that is to join our Patreon. We are supported almost exclusively by you guys over there. So if you care about us and you love us so much, then that's the best way to show your love. Although being here is great too. And we appreciate every single person who shows up here, likes the video, comments, and engages with us. No one is left behind. But I do have to give a special shout out to our pals vs. Legends, the Hound of Justice, Atomic Hound, Starcross, Catherine Stars, the Spear of Judgment, Jay's Jumble, Safe Haven, Hayden's Hideout, Jesse and the Juggernaut, Kyle the Zenith Flare, Panda v Panda, Ted Wong, Adam the Soulless Smith, Sam the Last Young Renegade, Entertain Me, Peter Living Lightning Electric, Shalom Paladin Warburg, Jamzilla the Party Animal, Cosm the Andric, Chris the Cure Coleman, Brian Powers Acosta. And thank you to Pals vs. members Brian Demolish Chanel Pozo, Kefis the Incorruptible, Momentum Mike Elliott, Dan the Truth Trudeau, Marley Manastorm, Christian Uncaged, The Spear of Justice, Izzy's Issues, Robert Runback Cashaback, James Just Jamming Jones, Paul Powerhouse Smith, Neon Knight the Cosmic Avenger, BJ Kicks of Comics Are Dope, The Grand Alchemist, Chop Harder Alchemist, and John Barrier B. If you didn't hear your name and you're supposed to, stick around because you will later. I do need to say up front, there will not be a new origin. Super Job is next, but in the first time this has happened to me, I didn't like what I wrote. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board with you. Sorry about that. Okay. We've got just a smidge of news to do. Just a smidge. And you guys got us over the goal, so we will be playing the GOAT game today as well. But let's talk about Deadman, the comic book. I know a lot of people here enjoy Deadman, the series that's ongoing right now, or that was a mini, I should say, not ongoing. It was a mini. It was going to be 6 issues. Well, guess what? You guys have supported it so much. You guys have enjoyed it so much that now W. Maxwell Prince and Martin Morazzo's Deadman is going to be 12 issues instead of 6.
Got the good old DC All-In Next Level extension.
I'm a little surprised. And that's a personal bias. I think awesome for the team, that they get this extension, that people have been jiving and connecting with it. First issue wasn't my cup of tea, but I'm glad that this is getting extended for people who have been enjoying it.
Great. Great for everybody who likes it. I think it's interesting that, DC is willing to do this. Because, we never see this from Marvel, really.
The opposite.
We see the
Yeah,
opposite.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like, why can't Marvel do it more? I want to see that from them. But I'm happy for who this is for. Listeners, who's a fan of Deadman, the Deadman book that's going on right now? I want to know
Um,
who's reading it.
Pat says this is probably his fave next level book right now.
Yeah?
Wow.
Yeah. I
Okay.
did hear good things about issues 2 and 3. So like it's on my list. I have them. I just haven't got to them yet. So I will make it my effort to be read up for issue 4.
Yeah, okay. All right. Brandon says, I really love Deadman comic series, and I'm very excited that Deadman gets extended to 12 issues. Hell yeah. Kefis, my rival, says, I'm reading it. It's weird and I like it. Of course you like it. Of course you do. I don't know, dude. I just couldn't get into it, but maybe I'll give it a shot. Now that it's extended, maybe I'll try it. I don't know.
And maybe we just did the first issue, right? So maybe that wasn't enough of a push for us. Definitely not for me. So if I got to go back and read 2. It's on the app now, so I can go back and
It's
do
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 would be on there. And 3 just came out this week. That was how they announced it, right?
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did we get an announcement, Sean, for Absolute Catwoman getting extended? No, right?
No.
Green Arrow
No.
got extended, but not Catwoman.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
Catwoman. I don't actually think that book is going to get extended. I think it feels like a very tight story. Like it feels like a very specific tight story. But yeah. Common Sense says I don't like to repeat myself. I don't like to repeat myself. Marvel Imperial is their own next level and they ruined it.
It was definitely an attempt to do something fresh in a section of Marvel that they just gave the fuck up on.
Yeah. Yeah. Half-hearted attempt.
And I guess they gave it up for Midnight. That's what it
We'll
feels
see.
like.
Yeah, we'll see. Even though none of those creators are on Midnight.
Yeah. Yep. They kind of just said, fuck all that. Let's do something completely different with a different crop of creators. I would love to know the story behind how long Midnight has been percolating. Like when did they first come up with that concept? Was it before Imperial even started, or was it during the Imperial process?
Like after the news or like after the numbers came out, you think?
That's what I'm wondering. Like,
Yeah.
like when they got the initial pre-order numbers, were they like, "Oh shit, we got to do something different here," and then came up with it, or did they already know they wanted to do Midnight?
I hope they knew. I hope they knew because that sounds and feels better from a editorial, just like directive perspective
Yeah.
than we're reacting to this.
Yeah, I agree. Sam says, with the success of Absolute Catwoman, I do hope Che Grayson has more stuff in the pipeline.
Oh, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
sure.
They're pretty high on them, so I think they'll definitely get work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like Che is going to be doing a lot at DC. I don't know if there's the exclusive contract there. I've not heard anything like that, but feels like that's a strong relationship right now. Are you reading Deadman? 49% said I'm reading it and loving it. That's a high number, damn.
Yeah.
I'm trade waiting, 38%. I dropped it as 13%, and it's currently my favorite book is Nobody.
Only 13% of you read it and disliked it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess there is an option where they just never picked it up, but
I have a question that has nothing to do with comics, but I need to know, I need an answer anyway. And I would like a poll up for this. When you watch this show, are you watching it on a computer, a mobile device, or a television? I'm so curious. I need to know. Because
computer, mobile, television. Okay.
I think a lot of you are watching us on TV.
I think a lot of you guys are watching us on your phone on the toilet.
Yeah, Mr. Negative. Comics Beat did have an awesome interview with the Midnight Creators.
TV desktop.
I haven't watched it fully yet, but Super Drop says television. Amin says PSP.
No, he's got the Comics Files episode 512 UMD.
Oh, we still distribute those?
Yeah, I still make them on the side.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. That's hilarious. Clay says I watch on computer/TV plus my phone to comment. Damn.
Oh. Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
When I've done it and I've been on vacation, I've done it where I'm on my phone to message, but I put it on the TV.
It says
That
I'm
age-
indeed in toilet now.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Ted. I appreciate the
Yo,
honesty.
Ted's the fucking goat, dude.
I heard the echo on that comment.
He's in toilet.
He's in
He's
toilet.
in toilet.
Yeah.
He's
He's in toilet.
Splish splash, he was taking a bath. We got a lot of people who are
fucking
just
love it.
perfectly open with their bowel movements.
Hey, listen, man. We all do it.
Respect
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all do it.
I
What
read
do you
that book.
what do you guys typically watch on if you're watching a stream?
My computer.
Yeah, I'm a desktop guy.
Phone.
Mm,
I'm doing
Just
it on,
like Christopher Nolan intended.
right.
everything
more and
on
more-
phone.
More and more people are using their TVs. I see that happening.
Wonder why that is.
Okay.
Yo,
Because yeah, go ahead.
comics and all that jars as I use my phone for Marco's hub page. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been
What?
dropping comments.
You
Oh.
have?
Yeah, I got to keep up with the fans.
Nice. Solid.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I want to see those comments. You know how everybody shares their Letterboxd and League of Comic Geeks? You need to share your hub.
My hub comment. They
Marco's
just
star ratings for his Futsunari videos.
they just updated the 2FA, so I had to do that recently.
2FA for the hub. Wow.
Yep.
Crazy. All right, I'm gonna end the poll. This is just a personal curiosity of mine.
Oh wow.
Whoa, Superjob says I couldn't watch on my phone since I need my hands free while I'm watching. Whoa,
Gee,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
whoa,
what are we doing there, man?
What?
Run that back.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
Yeah. Hayden's right. Volt does watch us on his Xbox.
The fuck is that about?
It's so funny.
I watch my Xbox is my main streaming on my TV, my streaming device.
Mm.
My PS5 is also mine, so fair enough. Yeah. Hayden says the hub is banned in my state. Wow, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Damn.
You'll never be able to see my content.
Whoa.
Your creator?
I'm a commenter. I'm a reviewer. I'm a commenter. I'm a curator of taste.
So you're trying to get that Letterman jacket.
Yeah, exactly. The merch they drop is actually kind of fire.
Buy some.
I have thought about it. They recently did a sweater that looked pretty cool. It's
Oh,
Japanese.
that reminds me, I got to make the Comics Pals version.
Oh my God, dude. Must we? All right, let's move forward. Let me read the results actually. Your phone is 39%, desktop is 36%, and TV is 25%. See, my supposition was that there are a lot of people who watch on TV who can't vote and don't comment.
Yeah.
That was my supposition.
You can vote on the poll, no?
It's hard to.
Yeah, it's like it seems like it would be cumbersome to do. So I'm wondering if people even bother when they're watching on TV.
I see.
Like on an Apple TV, if you're using like an Apple TV or a Roku, what are you gonna navigate with arrows to all the letters to comment? Like it'd take forever
Oh, to comment. Okay,
to comment, and even to get the poll. Like I don't think I've seen a poll on TV.
I think it pops up. I think
It
I'm not sure,
has
so-
to, but I feel like you could hide the chat even easier.
Sure.
I don't know. What I do know is that the MCU has found its Cyclops. Kit Connor will be playing the role of Scott Summers in the upcoming X-Men film. It based on this, and of course we don't know, we don't know a lot, but based on this, it doesn't seem as though they're casting these characters um for Secret Wars or Doomsday. Like I don't think any of these
No.
that they've cast will be in anything prior to the initial X-Men movie. But Pitt is known for playing a character called Nick Nelson in Heartstopper, which is a British Netflix series. Um, cool, cool. And apparently he's bisexual, so some
Oh.
more representation there. Not
canon.
that Cyclops is going to be, but
Well,
I don't know, man. Tom
Hey.
Brevoort said it's not canon, so
Well, not canon in Marvel Comics universe, but MCU's different.
it's true. That's true.
MCU's different. Let's not,
Yeah, Yowie's
and,
big right now. If that's the only way Wolverine's getting in this movie,
and we have representation now. This is lore accurate at this point.
it's true. Yeah, he's gonna say the words punch dimension next too. It's gonna be the most lore accurate Cyclops we've gotten on screen so far. I'm familiar with him by face and by name. I've never watched anything he's in, but I do not have an opinion on him. I do know Heartstopper was pretty well liked. Joe Locke, who plays Wiccan, was also like the co-lead of Heartstopper. So like they're both in the MCU now. And I think he's definitely a young enough age where it's like, okay, he can grow into this role for sure. If they, if they really lean into it. So I think this lines up with the other castings, and also kind of lines up with Samara Weaving, which we talked about last week, who's in her 30s. So Emma is always going to be older.
So far I'm a big fan of all three castings.
Yeah.
I think this dude looks the part. Granted, he don't look like what the image you've got on the screen, Tyler. He don't look like that Cyclops. That Cyclops is buff as hell.
Oh, that's the Toronto Sandoval Cyclops. Yeah, he's massive. Yeah, I meant to look for one from like Astonishing when like slim.
Yeah.
Ooh, do you have a costume preference?
Oh man, I am really partial to the costume that is on screen right now.
I know,
but they're not going to use it.
They're not, because they're using it for James Marsden.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a lot more similar to all new. I think
the Red X one.
No, Young Cyclops.
Oh, okay.
I think that team dynamic outfit is probably what we're going to see.
Let me see. I don't remember that outfit.
It's the classic like head visor, all like a navy blue.
No,
right?
Young Cyclops. His hair was showing, but like during the Bendis era of all new X-Men.
This costume's okay. If they're gonna not use the classic, the one that's on screen, I wouldn't mind seeing the Astonishing costume.
Head sock.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that costume. That's one of that might be my favorite Cyclops.
Oh, I like that one. It's cool.
But I think they're going to go for they're going to want a team dynamic costume that can kind of match. And the explicit change that Astonishing had was so that it looked like superheroes rather than a team.
Right. Yeah.
Do you think if they do Beast, do you think he's going to be blue? Like he's going to be furry Beast or Bigfoot guy?
I would really love to see the transformation happen in the movie. That he goes from normal to blue, because then you would be able to showcase his sort of like his high point and then his low point. I think we need to see him in that like I'm a happy-go-lucky non-blue guy position.
I just shared an image of the Doomsday trailer still from Cyclops, that way he's doing like the big eye blast. It looks like that which one? Like the one on screen, right?
It is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they're doing it for Mars, then they're not going to do it for this other Cyclops. They're going to want them visually distinct. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's fan service. That's why Marsden's like that. That's just fan service.
He looks sick as hell though. Like they're doing it, man.
They give him brown ass boots though.
Yeah, what's that?
It matches nothing.
Ugh. Sam says, I'm just hoping this new cast gets the material they need because the previous time we had young actors, the script sucked. You're talking about New Mutants or First Class?
I'm thinking First Class is what he's talking about.
Apocalypse.
Gosh, I don't know if the First Class script sucked. I'm not a big fan of that movie, but
I like First Class a lot. And you actually get that beast transformation in that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, there is a part of me though that would kill to see them go just like in the most dripped out Frank Quitely design, like just like streetwear, like just like good streetwear. I think that could look really good, and that is marketable. That is how you sell that shit. You sell those like that. That is the new Hogwarts robe. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like they got to see money dollar signs when they're looking at the X-Men. If you could make a costume that people can buy or streetwear they can buy and you can get merch sales off of, you do that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
They were
Oh,
talking
man.
about Apocalypse.
Imagine
Oh, okay.
imagine like an X mansion at a theme park to kind of to tackle like that Hogwarts fervor.
Oh, that'd be cool. Just get but then you travel to you're saying you go to Florida for the X Mansion?
They don't have the rights to do it in Florida right now. It's still in Universal.
Man, the suits, the suits they wear, that's going to be such a big talking point.
Yep.
That's going to be such a big deal.
I think the only question right now is, do they make him have distinct costumes or is it a team costume? That's the big question mark for me. My fear is there won't be a team theme besides X being in it. Will they all have different colors? They will all look visually distinct because they want these characters to stand as their own characters as well. I would kill for just a standard team suit like Quitely.
I think because they're going to be young, I think it will be team because that was the vibe of like the first iteration of like early days X-Men was unified uniform. It's just the mutations that provide them with such differentiation. So I think that is probably what is going to happen. They're going to be young, early team dynamic. And so therefore, they need to have that singular visual step because they need to make a mark as a collective of X-Men.
I think they're gonna have team costumes because the X-Men have notoriously historically looked shitty in movies. And they need to get rid of that idea that the X-Men look bad. Like they're putting James Marsden in the costume that we've all wanted to see him in since literally the year 2000. That's how long we've been waiting to see this dude in the proper costume. And so I think when we get these movies, they're going to lean into the superhero element, just like they gave us the Fantastic Four looking how they're supposed to look. I think they're committed to making the X-Men look how they're supposed to look. Not like this, not like what's on screen right now, but something cohesive. Common Sense says, what about Emma Frost? Do you think it is too early for the infamous love trial? Yes.
Yeah.
Way too early.
Emma's dynamic is either going to be because the Hellfire is the primary protagonist, Hellfire Club, or a competing school. They'll be, leading like the Hellions or something. I don't think there's going to even be maybe a flirtation, jokingly, but I don't think it's going to be a plot point at all.
Well, I mean, if it's Hellfire, that's part of her character, right? It's sexualized, so I think it wouldn't even be.
It's a Disney movie. There's no such thing as sexualization in a Disney movie, Marco.
But any flirtation will be in service to Emma's character, not towards the fracturing of the relationship between Jean and Scott.
I did see rumors about Sebastian Shaw possibly being the main antagonist.
Again, what the fuck? That's First Class.
Yeah. And then you lead into Dark Phoenix. I know. I don't want that. I think you do something new. And unfortunately, It's either you go Magneto and you do Brotherhood and you start from scratch and you do that, or you do something new and it's Mr. Sinister.
The Mr. Sinister rumor has been what it is for so long that I would be really surprised if it was not Mr. Sinister. That being said, I mean, yeah, I guess I do want that. I'm not as sinistered out as I was a couple of years ago. Like, he is a good candidate to be the first villain for the X-Men. And his obsession with Scott and Jean could play into it. I would love to see that. Yeah.
Also, the idea of like the whole DNA is already, we have that in the MCU as being a question mark.
Yep.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. However, on the other hand, Sinister requires mutants to be a thing, kind of, because his whole deal is experimentation on mutants. So this feels really early days for him to end up looking how he looks based on mutant DNA, which is how he looks like that. That he got. He's not initially a mutant. So in that on that end, I could see a scenario where we need to see bad mutants. We need to see the Brotherhood because we need the opposition to the X-Men's good mutants.
Okay, here's my MCU counterpoint. Sinister is one of the lead scientists at the DODC, and he's been experimenting on superpowered individuals, and he's found a link between a lot of them, and that is the mutant gene. He's the one who discovers the mutant gene.
That's interesting.
He coins the term because mutant does have a negative connotation to it. The word itself.
So what were they saying before? Like gifted or some shit?
Miracles.
No, that was
miracles.
Yeah, oh, God. That was what Wanda and Pietro were, right?
Yeah. I don't think they've still referred to anybody as a mutant. Not even in the movie that, like they haven't referred to anyone.
No, they've never.
Way.
They've said mutation jokingly in Miss Marvel.
But because to your point, the language hasn't existed yet, right? So I think you're right. There has to be a foundation for the language to then have it spill out into the actual society.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Mr. Sinister. That's my guess.
I can see that. I can see, especially with that. I like that as a theory, Tyler. Makes sense.
All right. Let me read off the rest of our patrons and then let's play the GOAT game, shall we? Amin, the Almighty Perez, thank you so much, brother. Houston, the Century Kid Murphy, Young Dende, Fae Fighter DeWoody, Cosmic November, Carter the Owl Shogunate, Steve Swarm Canaris, Scripture, the Wardens of the Word, Jack of Some Trades, Cloutier, Emperor MD Huani, Mad Max Pliskin, Jack Grimstone Grimmy, Eli the Mothman, Patrick, The Inspiration, Zay, Captain Chris Collective, Ray Lytle, Super Job, Integray, Ash the Golem, Just Unseen, Ryan Spain, Spider Mankey, Ida Wilder, Anonymous, DC Crane, and Oh Sean. Thank you all so much. We really appreciate all your support. You guys rock. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Oh God. Super Job said, why hasn't anybody done a female Sinister knockoff called Sister Minister yet? That's pretty good.
I mean, Sister Sinister also works.
Yeah, that works too.
And he would be a guy to kind of just do that to himself.
Yeah.
Just cuz.
Yeah. All right, let's play the GOAT game. Let's do it. You guys got us over the hump. Let's run it.
All right. Let's see. Let's do GOAT, right? Are we on GOAT mood right now? All right.
Goaty.
Who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be?
Who's playing?
Oh, I'm in the clear. Finally, Marco and Sean are playing.
Okay.
All right. Marco
Every
and Sean.
week with this shit.
Who will you have to say is the greatest of all time? Where's Sean? Did Sean disappear?
He stepped away. He couldn't handle it. Can't handle it already, guys. Oh,
I thought he's grabbing his Marvel encyclopedia right now.
Yeah, exactly.
He's cheating. All right, Sean, the character you have to decide, or you and Marco have to argue as being the greatest of all time is...
Can't wait to see who this is.
Xorn.
Oh.
Wow. Huh.
Oh, that's tricky.
Huh. The reason I got up is because I can't find my phone. So, can somebody else do the timer, please?
Oh, yeah. I got it since I'm not involved.
Yeah, I'm typing up the.
Yeah, Cam, I remember they had a female Mr. Sinister, but the naming convention was what was funny to me about that.
All right. Let me know who wants to go first.
Marco, what do you think?
I'll go first.
Sure.
Okay. I'll start it when you start.
All right, here we go. Xorn is the GOAT on multiple levels. He is one of the premier healers in the X-Men universe. He is a monk. He is a friend to Beak, mentor to Beak. He is somebody who exists in the X-Men universe as a force of good, as a force of kindness, somebody who has made it onto the side of Professor X and it's actually Magneto. No. And Magneto, we know, is the GOAT. He's the best villain. He's the absolute leader of the right side of the argument for mutanthood. He kicks ass.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Not bad.
Scared me on that one. You changed the octave. Made me clench up.
Yeah.
All right. Ready when you are, Sean.
Zorn has a black hole in his fucking head. I feel like I could just say that and that would be cool enough. But the fact that he's got a black hole in his head led to one of the coolest moments in the entirety of House and Powers of 10 when he sucked all of reality into himself. That was an incredible moment. You know where else he was incredible? New X-Men, written by Grant Morrison, drawn by Frank Quitely, where my man was wearing the nicest jacket, bro. He looked incredible. So he's got drip and swag on top of that. But here's a question. Which Xorn are we talking about? Xorn is so cool that there is more than one of him. The only person Xorn goes to war with is himself because of how amazing he is. He's absolutely the GOAT, undisputed.
There you go.
I haven't gotten that far into New X-Men.
Oh, we got to finish that. Someone said that. Clay said that.
I've been loving it. I made it. I'm pretty deep in now.
We do have an X-Men book club coming up this Tuesday.
Just about to say that. Yeah. Speaking of X-Men, this Tuesday we're doing a book club about X-Men Supernovas, which I thought was a really old story. It's less old than I thought it was. It's actually from like the late 2000s. But we're going to be doing that this Tuesday, sponsored by Justin, Hyper Viper. So I'm very excited for that. That's going to be cool.
One of my favorite artists of all time is on that book. So.
Yeah. Chris
Spaco.
Bacall. Yeah, he's doing his thing on that. I love it so far.
Oh, I
oh
like
yes, we
Pac.
needed a nobody option.
Oh yeah, neither. Forgot about that.
Man, because this is a Marvel character, so Pat has to be a hater.
Damn, Pat. Neither one of us could sway you on a Marvel character. Is that what you're telling me? DC Crane said, Marco, you said another character is the GOAT while arguing that Xorn was.
Did you mention you meant Beak being the GOAT or Magneto being the GOAT?
I mentioned Xorn being the GOAT, but by proxy, he's friends with Beak, and he was actually Magneto the whole time.
That sucks. That sucks so fucking bad. It's the worst part about Xorn is that he was Magneto.
I had mixed feelings on it. Like I knew it was coming because I it partially has gotten spoiled for me over the years, but it felt like a hard twist. Like a stretch. Like I get it, Grant, but that was kind of a lot.
Yeah, it was random. I didn't love that.
Super job. Marco too afraid of losing to nobody to put them on the poll. Again.
I accidentally ran the wheel again. So ignore the Spider-Man 2099 on the.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, I would have loved to argue for him. Fuck. Miguel O'Hara? Come on now.
Who else could it have been?
All right. Poll's over. I won 65% to Marco's 35%.
Damn.
Jesus. All right.
I thought I'd get them with the twist.
Marco, I did vote for you
Thank you.
because you
Appreciate that.
surprised me.
Yeah. I thought I did pretty good on that one. Better than
I think
have.
you have done better on that than a lot of the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man brought up Beak, and I think Beak has go away heat with the audience. So every time you
Oh.
bring up Beak, you're doing damage to yourself in their eyes.
They're wrong.
I gotta add Beak to this randomizer. He might be on there already. I gotta check.
Beak would be fun on there, so Marco can have his minute.
Yeah, bro, they're wrong, dude. Beak is the best. Yo, I put up a on the art gallery thread. There's a picture of Beak not being happy with like the food service at the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and Magneto just smacks the shit out of him and calls him and says like, "Why don't you like vegetables?" or some shit. So stupid. Grant's the best, man.
Oh god, dude. Beak Pock heat. That's funny, super job. It's definitely beak heat. There's no doubt about it. Like there is beak heat on this show, on this channel.
What is Beak Pocky?
It's a reference to a wrestler named X-Pac who has something called X-Pac heat, which is where people don't just not like him in terms of like good or bad liking a character in wrestling. They want him off the television screen.
Oh shit.
That's how people felt about X-Pac. And so that's where X-Pac heat comes from. Oh my God. All right, guys. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. The next time we will be live with you is this Tuesday talking about X-Men Supernovas. We'll be doing that at 8 p.m. Eastern live, so come hang out with us. It'll be fun. You've got time to read it. It's only 11 issues or somewhere in there. So
yeah,
not crazy.
Hold on, I have it up. It is 11. X-Men number 188 to 199.
yeah, that's not a tremendous amount at all. So if you want to catch up, now's the time to start. Then Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern for Pals Pulls. And then before you know it, we're right back here on another Saturday for the main show. Thank you for joining us. We love you. Until next time, peace, pals.